Alright, well that's the best I'm gonna do. My voice is distinctly louder. So I guess that's fine. I need to set my side recording. Tweet. Switch my headphones. Nice. Okay. I might as well just open it. And I guess anyone can just tell me if it's, if, like, I am covering my mic or something. I don't know. Here we are with Sonic Runners Revival. The fan-run server for the classic Sonic Runners. Nice. So this is a 2015 mobile game. And the highlight of it, particularly over Runner's Adventure, is that there are so many characters. And this version's a lot easier to get them. Like, this is... I don't remember if the original version you could just buy the character like that. Which is what makes it better than a gacha. But, yeah, there are many a character in this. They're all either speed, power, or flying. The only ones I don't have now are Nephilis, because fuck him, and Marine, because she is roulette only, because Marine, Tangle, and Whisper here they were added to this version. They were never in the original. Tangle and Whisper didn't even exist until the comics based on Forces. Styx is even here. Y'all know Styx, she's from Boom. So, I'm gonna bang through one chapter and talk about this game while I do it. The chapter I'm currently on, Knuckles had a Flippy come up to him to warn him that Eggman's trying to go for the Master Emerald again. And he said he left it in a temple surrounded by lava. And it's like, come on, you can just say Hidden Palace and we know what you're talking about. Okay. There are items, there are wisps. I didn't go over the buddies yet. Finger there should probably help be heard. This is a power stage. There are different stages depending on your type, which character type is most suitable for it. Blaze and Knuckles are both power, naturally. The actual aesthetic is taken from Lost World. The way power characters play is you've got this sort of thrust that you can do before a double jump. Also, they're the only ones that can break these coated badniks that are in super armor. Each speed segment has an Eggman encounter, just for collecting rings. characters on the fly if you have it set to. Use items just by pressing it. And buddies will give you different effects. I have Skull Chow and Omo Chow with me right now. They increase the amount of animals I save because there's an event for that right now. It is really just, you know, tap at the right time, but the game feels great. Like, I guess leave it to a Sonic mobile game to get auto running to feel good, but like, this is the one time. I said before, there are several Sonic mobile games. This came out in 2015, and it was like, I guess at that time it was the third one to come out. Alright, you didn't change when I told you to. The way you progress through chapters depends on the score you get. You need a certain amount of score to get through there. I was talking about mobile games. When this came out, there was also Sonic Dash, which is the 3D perspective infinite runner, which there are two, arguably three versions of. Oops. There was also Sonic Jump, which currently exists as Sonic Jump Plus, which is a one-time purchase game. And since then, Dash 2, which is the Sonic Boom version, came out. And Sonic Forces Speed Racing. Clunk, clunk. Whoa, a super egg pawn. Leave it to me, pow. Clank, buzz. Eggman must be deploying super egg pawns in this area for a reason. Well, whatever he's up to, he's gonna regret it. They're all gonna get whooped. That's generally how the events go. I'll switch up the characters. Switch up the, buddies. Let's look at the buddies for a sec. Mainly, by default, you would expect they are Chow. There's also RC devices, baby wisps, regular wisps like Yacker over here. RC devices are so confusing, but they're based on those items that I didn't know where they were in Lost World, but they actually have a use in the 3DS version. There's fucking Eraser Jim's magic lamp. And down here with the rare ones. King Arthur's ghost, if it'll load. Chip. Most important, there's Chaos Chow. You can see there's like, Chaos is not a character, unfortunately. Mother Wisp is here. The interesting ones are these crystal monsters, which are Dark Gaia spawn. Like, very distinctly. And for that reason, the way I'm gonna take that is the crystals they're Gaia crystals. So perhaps Chip being available in this is canon. Who knows? If the type gives you a bonus if you actually if the character you have matches the type, you get a bonus for it. I don't know if this will do, but let's do Big and Tickle. This game did not last very long, unfortunately. Like, it's the best feeling Sonic mobile game They replaced it with Sonic Rush Adventure, which we will play in a couple days. It's not well regarded. I'm prepared to go into that blind. But anything I say about this story, I'm going to probably recap at that point. I did start saying before that the first few chapters, like 1 through 18, are actually just a build-up to Lost World, in that they are establishing that they're saving animals from Eggman, they're running into wisps that stayed behind, which act as item tutorials because Cyan Laser, Indigo Asteroid, and Yellow Drill are all items in this. I got a gold cookie. But also there's even some parts where Eggman is experimenting with his energy drain technology that was the core plot of Lost World. And the thing they do immediately after Lost World in Chapter 19 is they teach the animals to fight back. And of course, Eggman responds to that by sending out Metal Sonic, who is a professional at harassing animals. And it's just like stories like that until you hit this one, and then after this Master Emerald plot, it gets into the back half of it, which is just one continuous Chaos Emerald plot. And I could frankly, like, it's actually probably part of the reason why this game might have been a little unplayable at a certain point when it was out officially. And this wasn't true for its initial release or its end part, is there was an unbearable amount of ads that would just like stop your gameplay. It was that era of mobile games. Even Sonic Rival Forces still has like ad rewards you can get, which you don't see in like a game that is like gacha games, I guess. Though that's much closer to being a gacha. See, Tikal not power type, so she will bounce right off the super armored ones. She probably should have used this earlier. Through a cannon, she can. See, it's not easy to get through a stage that is not designed for the character type. There are sort of like backup types for each one, I would say. Flying is not Power's backup type, Speed is Power's backup. Power is Flying's backup, and Flying is Speed's backup. But using the third type in each scenario puts you at a serious disadvantage. I don't think I got this far last time, but once you have done 3 cycles, you reach top speed and you no longer have rings available, so it's survival at that point. Like, immediately what we're going to see with Rush Adventure is that there are no more of these Gaia crystals. It is all rings. I think the same items are there. I think a mechanic I didn't point out is that if you go down a slope in this, you start doing a spin dash roll, or whatever the character does. I think Big and, like, Amy, they just ram forward. Sometimes it's items. Let's switch that back up. Let's get Vector in here. Omega. Actually, let's get Wolfhog. And bring Chip with us. Chip is a gold one. That's King Arthur's Ghost. I always mix them up. I expect Chip to be a higher level. Chip gives you it's basically your third character in this, if you equip him, because he just continues dashing for a good 8 to 10 seconds, but he's Wolfhog's buddy, you gotta have him. Now that's like the weirdest thing, like they make some, for as much as just the actual mechanics are the same between things, they make some weird animation choices at times. Like, you notice they stayed true to Wolfhog's double jump from Unleashed. But literally has, like, the spinning needle attack. I used it a lot. It's my favorite. But he gives him this, like, weird reach-out thing instead. That's the speed I'm talking about. Red rings in this are currency for store purchases. It's interesting to play this stripped down of all of the, like, store stuff. Switch up the Vector. I like his dash attack because he just nosedives. The one person here would like to request a character, I will definitely play them. If Big's here, you know most characters are here. Big hasn't been seen in so many games. Like, I was talking about how Shadow hasn't been around. Big has been missing until Team Sonic Racing. Now we're just getting so much Big, it's great. I don't think Big's even in Sonic Rival Forces. That's supposed to have everyone. That has, like, so many versions. It's got Movie Sonic. It's got... officially has Tangle and Whisper, not just, like, a fan insertion. I think it has Long Claw, even. They just added Mephiles in that, too. I don't know, man. Do Sonic fans think Mephiles is cool? Am I Sonic fans? Oop. Luckily, whenever you use, like, a Wisp power and you come out of it, they cover the pitfalls with springs. Oop. Hope my combo. I guess I could say about the bonuses. Like, Sonic, Team Sonic, what do you call it? Team Heroes. They call it different things. I'm gonna call them the boys. they're your default characters for sure in this, and you don't actually unlock Tails or Knuckles until the tutorials for these types of stages, so you can actually unlock other characters before them, because you're going to get enough currency to make roulette rolls. The motion in this game just feels so good. But each, like, team, like, category of characters has a different effect on your score bonus. And the basic one from the boys is just your distance bonus is increased. The Chaotix, your ring bonus is increased because they're so greedy, of course. Team Dark, your Badnik destruction bonus is increased, which I think is also, yeah, because Omega's technically Team Mecha with Metal. They both have the same effect though, it's just Rouge and Shadow are Team Dark. Team Rose increases your animal rescue bonus. That's Amy, Cream, and Big still. I think Team Soul also does. That's Blaze and Marine. Team Wild, which is Tikal, Wolfhog, and Styx. That increases your... It increases both your partial distance bonus and partial animal bonus. I have no idea what the future kids do. That's just two versions of Silver and Mephiles. I know that Silver's unique aspect in this game is that he slows the game speed down, which is actually really jarring, because he's supposed to be slow. Big doesn't even have that effect. Clunk Clank. A golden egg pawn? Biff. Biff? Excuse me. Superhero over here. Looks like Eggman's building up quite the robot army. I'm really worried about the Master Emerald. Come on, guys, we gotta hurry. To the rest of Lava Zone. Oh, cool, I made it. That was fast. We can do another chapter then. At the Lava Temple. This is where I hid the Master Emerald. Oh, Knuckles, I'm so glad you're here. This is a disaster. Huh? What's up, Emerald Chow? Eggman came here and he brought a huge robot army with him. He has the Master Emerald, Knuckles. He stole it. Damn, Eggman's gonna pay for this. Come on, guys. There's no time to waste. We have to get that Master Emerald back. He went that way. I don't think he's gotten far. That's good to hear, at least. Okay, let's do this. The reason I couldn't show you the opening story to that is it just does it automatically. Master Emerald has been stolen. Sonic and Co. need to find Dr. Eggman and get it back. If our previous scrapes with Eggman are anything to go by, he's going to be surrounded by powerful robots. You can count on it. So what? I don't care how many robots I have to smash to smithereens. Yeah. Go back to Blaze and Knuckles. Let's check whatever I missed here. They make Classic Sonic so broken here. Level up you can do like that. Limit smashes if you get a second one, but you can also pay the same amount for that. So ring bonus. Animal bonus. Oh, okay. It's overall score bonus for Dark, and it's for Mech, it's Badnik Destruction. Score bonus for Team Future, but like decreased because they're slowed down, which is a weird exchange. And score bonus for Whisper and Tangle for Team Resistance. Oh, interesting. I'm actually gonna set Big. Cat Squad. Should grab these while I can. I have enough to do a roulette, so I'll show you what that is. It's like literally, it's a roulette. It's not really like gacha. And you can't even do like a 5 draw. There's not like increased chances or anything. It's just how many you do at once. When I say 5, I meant 10. This is how you get new buddies and characters for sure. The item one I did is just for like general stuff like rings, red rings. You can get buddies in that too. You can see I did not get Marine, so I did not fulfill our quest. To have all of the characters accessible for this run. Let's see. Drill for some reason gives you a super bonus when you use it. I guess probably because the others suck up all of the things around it and you have to time your jump right for it. I'll probably only wrap up this chapter since it ends in an Eggman encounter. I can show you what a boss fight is like, instead of just the stealing rings from the boy. If you just let yourself keep walking into a wall, that is gonna be a knockout for your character. So there's multiple ways. You get defeated without rings by a badnik or like spikes. A hazard, that's what they're called. You crash into an obstacle, like a wall, or you fall down a pitfall. I think losing rings is the only way that you'll actually lose your combo. Unless you just go long enough without collecting something else. Also, the music in this is amazing. I think this one is in Rush Adventure. They reused most of the music. I think the flying music was not reused. They might have used the Time Attack music for that, if I remember correctly. There's some event-exclusive music. I'm probably going to use these as the Sonic Forces starting music. So, hoo boy. The track's entirely by Tomoyo Otani. He's like the lead sound director at this point. It switches between him and Jun Sonoy still, sometimes. I'm not sure if Jun Sonoy has been the one for a main console game since Generations. I think he was director for Origins, which was weird because that's just music that already existed. I don't pay attention to Origins, I do not give a shit. I mean, I'll watch someone play it, but that usually just shows as an exposition of how broken the port is. This game feels better to me than Retro Engine Sonic, that's the problem. I was so close to just, like, being done with Sonic at one point after playing Forces, specifically, because this game had just canceled on me. Oop. Like, they ended this game, and I was living with this game. I was underwhelmed by Mania, and then Forces. Oh boy. Plus, I'd never played the 3DS version of Lost World, so I was also on that. But I did love Sonic 4 Episode 2, so there's that. That's another way I'm the odd one out. And it's not like Sonic 4 Episode 2 is better than Mania, but the expectations were very different between these two games. And I'm the only one that feels this way about Mania, like 100%. I'll admit that, I'll accept that, I'll live it. I was not having fun with Sonic until I went back to the classics, and then decided I wanted to talk about Sonic, so I decided to do a stream series. Oop, I didn't even use all my items. It's quite a lot of animals. Not a great score, though. I think this game was so powerful when it first came out that, like, I remember it overheating the hell out of my phone. It's an eggplant. Kerblam. You're on fire today, huh, Knuckles? I sure am. I won't stop until I get the Master Emerald back. It's a lot of this, so it's like, this is supposed to be a game you play periodically. Uh-oh. Graphical glitch. Love them. Then I'm no stranger to that. Also, you'll notice I have, like, almost maxed out items, except for the spring, which is funny, I never use that. No, we'll do that. Order. Increase my bonus boost. Because they're generous with the items in this redone version. I should probably do at least one mission as Tangle and Whisper, because they're like characters we're not going to see in-game. But they're, as far as non-canon, quote, characters are probably my favorite. Like, I don't pay attention to most of the current stuff. Like, I was asked who Surge the Tenrec is, and I was just like, is that someone's OC? I'm not familiar. But I am familiar with Tangle the Lemur and Whisper the Wolf. They are girlfriends. I mean, Surge and Kitsunami, they're cool. I guess Dr. Starline's a platypus. But, like, I feel like Tangle and Whisper are the closest to being characters they might put into canon game stuff. I don't know. I could not get behind the mindset of Sonic Team currently. Switch to big. They did a handful of events for this, and there weren't really, like, characters you got, except for one case. I think Amy had a Puyo Puyo skin for the Puyo Puyo crossover, where Atima fell from the sky. I think that's her name. The one with the red Puyo hat. I guess, like, if you want to take that event literally as possible, like, I don't even give most of the events a time of day for community, but I guess there's no reason they aren't. Then Puyo's world is not in this world like I assumed might be, because Mania has Puyo's, and Eggman makes his own beans, but that's a different timeline. That's the cartoon timeline. The cartoon-inspired timeline, excuse me. That's something I never cared to clarify so much, but Spinball and Mean Bean Machine could fit in the actual cartoon timeline, but Spinball actually can. That's like its own thing. It's like it has both Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog characters and SatAM characters. Neither of which exists in normal. I mean, they're just badniks, the adventure of Sonic the Hedgehog characters, so I guess they could. Talking about Scratch and Grounder. They are from Sonic 2 badniks. I guess the Cluckoids, I think they're called, don't actually look like Scratch. But I think Grounder's literally what the badnik is called from Aquatic Ruins. I'm talking about the randomest stuff this stream, that's great. I'll start using these items. Once you get to 1,000 combo, that's when your combo bonus is maxed out. So you like to wait to use your combo bonus until then. Oh, but then it's an Eggman attack. It's the worst time to have it. Nailed that one. Okay, this score is pretty good though. I get a decent... Whoops. Get decent progress on the map. I have my computer thing up so I can actually check stuff. Clunk, clank. Another egg pond, and this time it's a super one. Out of my way, gah. Whoa, Knuckles. Heh, plenty more where that came from. It's funny. Like, they treat each encounter with a badnik in the story parts of it as if it's a big deal, as if we're not plowing through a ton of them. The Light Chaos. Whisper is, Tangle's speed, Whisper is flying. Makes sense to me. Whisper's whole thing is she uses a weapon that we'll see, a Wispin. She also has like an umbrella, so she uses a lot of tools. Tangle's just like if Sonic had a tail that she could hit stuff with and grab stuff with and everything, as you would expect Alima. You can see how much coming to a power area without a power type is a mistake. So what else is there? Say in the meantime. Another one of the events they have is one for Sonic's birthday. Naturally, they would have that for a game that's supposed to be played by players for multiple years. I wouldn't consider that one with much place in the actual canon. But one of the things about it that I misinterpreted before, it introduces the Death Egg remote control buddy which is just a bunch of little remote control death eggs that Eggman sicks on people to basically kidnap Sonic's friends so they can't come to his party. And I misinterpreted that when I was looking over this a while ago as like the death egg robots, like a bunch of mass-produced ones, which would have been a step towards the narrative for Sonic Forces in a way they probably didn't intend. I'm gonna lay all of the foreshadowing here. Honestly, like, without the context of Forces, Tangle and Whisper do almost feel like OCs. Could not figure out Indigo Asteroid in Lost World for the life of me. Again, mostly this stream is just, the point of this is to test out how mobile streaming even works. Slightly more complicated than I thought it was. But I guess after you set it up, it's straightforward. And also just give the context of this game. Because sorry. I'm expecting quite a different experience with Rush Adventure. I'm hoping it's not bad. I've been given warnings that revenge for my girlfriend. Nope. Offer. That might be enough to get through to the boss, though. Yeah, we're good. It's Eggman. What are you trying to tell me, little egg pawn? What have you found? Kerblam! What the? Heh, looks like we caught up to you at last, Eggman. Now hand over the emerald and make it snappy. Well, look who it isn't. Listen, I'm very impressed that you found me so fast, but I can't give you the Master Emerald. It's wasted on an ignoramus like you. Only a genius such as myself is worthy of it. You don't believe me? Let me show you. Sure. Bosses function slightly different. I'm gonna put Omega in. I haven't used him yet. I really should make like a boss-specific character set, because these buddies don't do anything for this. What does Yacker do again? Color powers. That also does nothing. I'll bring the piggy bank. And what does this do? Sure. More red star rings? I'll take it. He is the Eggman. There's always like a wasp that comes and investigates my window. Oh, that's a big thing. It looks like the ones from... Oh, missed it. Hello. Damn, okay. This is... So, these bosses get difficult after a while. Oh, come on. Like, this is... I guess it makes sense. We're at chapter 31, so the stakes have been raised. All of the Wisp powers will attack Eggman. I probably should have brought something like, what do you call it? Invincibility or a shield? Okay. Missed. Sure. Did that count? Nice, double hit. Nice, nice, nice. Now, like, the whole thing about this is that you have the speed areas, which are just the regular ground. The flight areas are in the sky, just land that's in the sky. That's why Tails is the special list for it. So, like, there's just plenty of those to go to. No, another defeat. It's almost too much to take. You might want to think about who's worthy of the Master Emerald, Eggman. I think we should just prove that it ain't you. Yeah, now hand it over. Never. The Master Emerald is mine, and I won't let you get your furry mitts on it. Aw man, he escaped and took the Master Emerald with him. No, you're not getting away. Kerblam. Uh-oh. Crack. That's right. It happened again. Oh no, Knuckles smashed the Master Emerald to pieces. Look what you've done, you fool. What possible use could I have for it now? Well, no more reason to hang around here, I guess. So long, suckers. Knuckles, what have you done? What are we going to do now? Hey, don't sweat it. You really think the Master Emerald is that fragile? Nah. Something else is going on. Anyway, let's go pick up the pieces. As if you haven't experienced this twice already. This is what I'm saying, like, would he really just do that? First off, important concept, well, let me just do this first. Picky's village has suddenly become unbearably hot. It's up to Sonic and Co. to find out what's going on. Try and hold it together, Picky. I know it's really hot right now, but it is winter. It's sure to cool down soon. Hey guys, you look a little hot and bothered. What's going on? It's this weather. There should be snow around here and it's at this time of the year, but instead it's super hot. Pecky and I just can't bear it. Something fishy's going on here. What do you say we forget about the Master Emerald for now and find out what's going on? Took the words right out of my mouth, Tails. Come on, let's go investigate. I mean, so think about it from this perspective. They try and frame it in a way that's like... They try to frame a lot of the things that happen in this game as if you don't really know all of Sonic, and that's fine and all, but if Angel Island's in the air, first off, Knuckles would know it was taken before it was taken because of that. And would he really just, like, let this happen again and again? He's been doing this since Sonic Adventure 2. I'm partially convinced that the desert area in Sonic Adventure 2 is Sandopolis. That area just is Angel Island. This is like the quintessential theme for this. Originally, of Runner's Adventure didn't have this theme. It had Green Hill from Generations as the main stage. It starts out in Green Hill. They changed it to this. It's like the only update the game got in its entire lifetime. Well, it came out in 2017, I think, so... I guess that makes it newer than Forces? Oh. Or around the same time as it came out. I don't remember what order Forces and Mania and that came out. We're doing Rush Adventure because it's a sequel. It's a direct sequel to Runners. That's what it's designed to be. More so than... I mean, Runners was very much distinctly a side thing to Lost World, to the point where, like, Lost World takes place in between these chapters. And that's before Forces, so, like, who knows? It might be a mistake for me to do Rush Adventure before Forces. We won't know that until I play it. I don't know how that game pans out. There's a part of it, there's one distinct part of it that makes me positive that it is a lead up to Forces, though. It's the fourth area, the fourth zone in the game. But yeah, that's about all I really need to show about this game, I think, now that I'm showing you a different area than the power area. So I think after this run, I'll wrap it up. But we might as well enjoy our time with Amy in the meantime. Or our time with Espio. We haven't played as Espio since, well, Rivals. Forgot about that. I should have picked a different character then. I was just thinking about the ring bonus. Like, for all of the characters that are available in this, in most story scenarios, that was interesting. In most story scenarios, they are not involved. It is just the boys versus Eggman and Metal. It's only the events that sometimes they're involved. They try to get everyone involved in Sonic's birthday, but again, that might not be canon. Mother Wisp visiting Tropical Coast, or visiting a beach resort for the holidays, for the end of summer. That's a specific quest. She comes to this planet for vacation. That distinctly involves Amy, Cream, and Big. Cream and Big are at the resort. Amy runs into Sonic's team, questioning them about the pearls they're collecting, because that's the event item. And even Mega Wisp Mother shows up on that. I don't think there's another, aside from those two examples, that actually includes other characters, though. Oh no, there's a Halloween event. Which, you know, I'm gonna be honest, maybe I'll stream a little bit of that if they do it again in this version. I'm pretty sure at least Rouge is in that. I would assume Shadow is as well. There's even an event that has the Zeddy return, so I guess they're not dead. I'll reiterate that because for next stream, because I feel like that's a plot beat to note. Oh boy, that was close. But it's basically just Zaz he wants to destroy Sonic for revenge, so he keeps attacking him. And every failure, like, the rest of the Zeddies show up to basically tell him, like, good job on failing, Zaz. We're getting great information from you for when we finally take revenge on this hedgehog. So that's the one case we've seen real Zeddy since, and apparently they are all alive. Which, again, I'll repeat this to note because this is relevant to other stuff I want to say. In the 3DS version of Lost World, they don't actually poof into smoke like we didn't see them do in the Wii U version because I didn't get that far. They do run off. Even though Xena and Zora both are dunked into lava. I don't know, the way you actually fight Zomon, I'm saying names you did not hear me say unless you watched the VOD that I uploaded yesterday. The way you even fight Zomon is in Lava Mountain is by leading his drill power to lava. So I feel like they're a little resilient to that. Zavok does his Bowser thing. Zavok, like Bowser, depending on the game, either turns into Dry Bowser by being dunked in lava, or is perfectly fine, and literally bathes in it. But Mario's not consistent, so it's whatever. There we go. That should be a new animal reward. Yeah, I learned all of the Zeddy names. Like, I was disgustingly unprepared for that stream, especially considering that I didn't do the Wii U I didn't do the 3DS version. Keep it a forest spring. Pecky says the spring should be frozen solid this time of year. It's not even cold. Feels feeling like we're getting closer to the source of this little heat wave. Let's keep going. I'm pretty sure it's just Eggman's global warming machine that they're looking for. So I think Iggy wants to come in my room. Oh, he did come in. Hi, Iggy. Okay. Well, this was intended to be short anyway. I didn't think it would actually be this short, but you can't just keep playing this game and make it entertaining unless I just keep rambling, but like, I'm just talking to myself, it feels like. I know a couple of you are here. It's cool. I appreciate it. But I believe this is where I end it, so is this what I do?